Hi. So it's currently a blank screen right now because if you have give me 1 second. If you have been following me sort of like on Twitter, even like the Discord, you would know that I have bought a pre-made model. Um and I kind of want to test it out, to see if VTubing is for me, I guess. Um, so I'm gonna reveal in a bit. It's not always gonna be a blank screen. So let's do it. Let's do it. So this is the new look, I guess. Um, it feels really weird to sort of do this. Um, there's a bunch of like preset toggles as well, and I'm just like, whoa. Um, but I think it's a cute model. And oh shoot, I forgot to note down this model artist. I will get that before before stream ends, and it will be in the description of the YouTube VOD. There's some things I haven't really like sorted out because I just genuinely just wanted to get back. Um, but hey, this is me. Um, and yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, there's a bunch of like toggles for it as well. Like, should we cycle through it? I mean, there's like the hair toggle, which I really like. I might actually keep this one. Because it just looks really cool. Um, there's the like angry one, which works really well with one of the other toggles that I had, but I don't remember what toggle is which, so I'm literally cycling through them as you guys are. There is the like, I don't know what to call this, just like really sad. Um, there's sort of like a blushing emote. I've got this little heart. Let's zoom in. Hold on, let's zoom in. I've got like heart eyes. I'm gonna have to zoom out again eventually, but yeah, there's like a crying face. Um, oh, there's eyebrows, which I don't know. I don't think my facial expression can manage that right now. There's like this like, oh, that happened kind of. There's I might use this one quite a lot. There's these like sparkle ones which work really well with this one, which you can't really see with the background, but it's like sparkles. There's this sort of, I'm holding tea. There's also like holding a phone. There's like, I hurt myself kind of thing. And I think like a tongue one, which I don't think I'll use very often, but yeah, there's some really cool stuff. So, yeah. There is also a summer version of this model, which I actually bought, which I'm not gonna do until like summer. So yeah, let me before we begin, because I do not like not crediting artists where artist credit is due. So let me just search this because I like to do it, you know. So this was available on Booth, for really cheap. So I do recommend if you want to start. There's like free models. There's also paid models. This is by Kaikat? Psycat? It's C-A-I and then cat. But I will link their stuff in the description of everything. So yeah. I would like to stream with this until the end of the year, and if it's a cool model that I'd like to use and we like it and I like it and I don't just disappear for 6 months like I kind of did, yeah, let's use it, you know? So, oh, sorry, you can see my cursor. Yeah, hi, I'm back. A lot of things have happened since then, and I'm sorry for not keeping online. Kind of some good things have happened, some bad things have happened. I have them all sort of written down as to like things I want to share. So let me pull up the notes. Yeah, I'm pulling up the notes. Okay. Let's do this in a way that I'm not always looking down. By the way, I do sound a little congested, so I do have some tea with me. I don't usually drink tea, but it's lemon and honey tea, so yeah. So I think I should provide some context as to like before I left, right? So before I left, I was doing 2 work experiences and uni. And for someone who has only like gone to uni like twice, maybe 3 times a week, like doing 2 work experiences and the uni work on top just was not it for me. So I got really like backlogged with work, to the point where like I wasn't really looking like after myself, like mentally and physically. I was just like I was like swamped. So yeah, like that was my mentality. Like I like thought, yeah, let's just do it, and like no. Oh, thank you, you snail. Thank you for all the like little emotes as well. They're so cute. I love the little cat ones. That's so cute. So yeah, like I did manage to like pass the year. Like I'm in my 3rd year of uni now, so like it's gonna get a little hard. But I said no to work experiences this year, and I do sort of stuff on the weekend, so like we should be able to do it, you know? Of that, one of the projects I had last year, and I said I would do it, was a sort of like a game experience, and I said I would do it, and so it doesn't work. It like really doesn't work as it's supposed to. What it was supposed to be is you're supposed to like go around like a house and like discover clues, and like depending on like the clues, eventually you'd find like the key to like exiting the house. And then you'd like answer some questions, and like depending on the questions you like answered like correctly or not, it would like get you like a different ending. So those ending screens did not work at all. And like the way you were supposed to pick up the objects just didn't happen, and like it would only work if you like sort of like walked near them, and it just triggered like the cutscene thing, and it was not supposed to do that. Oh my gosh, sorry. And then Yeah, so that didn't work, but the way I had to hand that in was because it was made in like Unreal Engine. It wasn't like it was too big to like submit in like the portal, and like our teacher never asked for the game files, so I'd only asked for like a video version of like playing through it. Notice the quotation marks on playing through it. So so I just edited the video really, really badly. Um, no, I do not edit videos, like at all. Um, and yeah, I passed. I like passed really well. She was really happy with it. So yeah, I like it doesn't work. Um, so I can't show you that. There is a trailer online to the game, again with really badly like edited stuff, but yeah. let's maybe not. So I can't show you that. Speaking of like pass rates, I did pass the year with a solid 78%. So I'm still on track for like the best like excuse me for the best like grade possible out of the 3 years. So yeah, I'm hoping I do so because I don't think anyone else will get like it's called a first in like the UK. I don't know what it is in like everywhere else, but I don't think anyone else in my course is gonna get one. So yeah, I want to set that standard. Oh, I added way too much honey into that. Ugh. I thought I didn't add enough honey into my tea, but I think it all just sank to the bottom instead. Um, let's see what else has happened. I took some more walks. I touched the grass. Can you believe that? With like my older brother. So yeah, actually, can I turn on? No, it's not that toggle. It's not that. Yes. I feel like this would be really, really well with a tea thing. But yeah. Um, I took more walks. I touched grass. So like, granted, I have do you remember when I said like I don't take care of myself when I get like really drained? I had like 1.5 working pairs of shoes. So considering I did all those walks with those, which like of one had like many holes in them. It's crazy. I do have better shoes now. So yeah. Unfortunately, it's just too cold and rainy to to do them. So yeah, I have to just like start going on the treadmill or something. Um, yeah, I'm trying to do this in like sort of chronological order, but like I don't remember which of my notes was right. So yeah, we're gonna have to just accept that this is not chronological order because this was summertime and I've got stuff from um like previously. um, I do want to say though, one of the like not deciding factors, one of the like big moments for me, and I don't really talk about streamer worlds that often because like I like to, I don't know, I feel like self-conscious when I talk about like my own um like interests. I don't know, because like I was always the weird kid um at like in like school, but like I would know to hide that weirdness and just like I'd get along with everyone and people would be like friends with me and like, but like outside of school I just would not care. Like um so like talking about my interests is a bit weird, but anyhow, let's start. um the reason why I like first got into streaming was because I watched some VTubers. Um non-affiliated with the company, and then like my favorite is like, well, my favorites that I would consistently watch now are like with a company. Unfortunately, it was not a good spring summer for this company. Just like a few people leaving, unfortunately. Or like fortunately, they, you know, they're finding new creative endeavors, so you know, good on them. But for me, like becoming like a company like stan, to put it into like K-pop terms, and to like see them leave, and like they were my favorites, right? One left like with like no messages, no like, as we like to call it in VTuber, like graduation streams. Like wasn't like we just left all of a sudden, so that felt weird. And then like my like Kamiyoshi left as well, and honestly, like I got super depressed at that. Um so yeah. Oh, this just tastes like honey, and I don't like honey. Ugh. um but yeah. And so like during the summer I just didn't want to stream because I was like, well, if the whole reason why I wanted to stream was because I wanted to sort of be like these people in a company, you know, and yeah, that didn't you know, and if they leave the company, it's like, well, what's my goal, you know? Obviously I can try and make it big here, but I don't know. So yeah, the only issue with this model is that like I am not smiling half the time, but like the model is always smiling, so that's my only like downside to this. I guess there is a, what was it? Wasn't this one? It was, that's eyebrows. I guess it's this one, but it just looks too sad. And I guess if you combine it with this, um, I will have to note down the toggles for this because I genuinely do not remember them. So yeah, I got a little depressed over the summer. Let's face it. You know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. And then I guess it kind of got a bit better because well, I say me and my older brother, we went to go see Ado at a concert, and Ado is a Japanese utaite like singer, like faceless singer who is amazing, by the way. Highly recommend. It was a great like 3 days that we were down in the city center. It was, yeah. What? So like I have no like concert pictures for that because as a faceless streamer, you kind of don't want your face, you know, on the off chance being seen. So there was like no photography whatsoever. It's just pure memories, and I'm hoping I remember everything. But yeah, that was a surreal like 3 days. We also went like going around like basically London, just because I I wanted to go to the Lego stores because I have one of those Lego passports, and basically what you can do is you get like, it's like a small passport, like blank passport, and like you fill it with stamps of like Lego stores. You don't even have to buy anything. Me being the collector that I am, just really wanted to buy them. Well, buy? Just wanted to go around London and get them because like I'm not close to the city. So like why not, you know? So that was basically like 1.5 days just traveling around. Yeah. I have nothing else to say. That was a really like fun 3 days. Also, we found out, well, I say we. I found out that my brother snores because obviously we don't share a room. But like we just decided to share a room, so it was like 2 nights or whatever. He snores. Like it was really, really bad, and I have a recording of it. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah. Also, like he like hogs the bathroom more than I do. Um, you'd think like I would hog the bathroom with like doing like skincare and like stuff like that, but no, like he takes so long in the bathroom. um, but yeah, like 10 out of 10 would do it again. If Ado ever comes to like the UK ever again, like I'm still buying tickets. It's one of the few like artists that like I don't think I would like I don't think I would skip buying tickets now. Um, the other like people I would do that for is it was 80s, which I went to go see in January. Really, really great. Stage presence, cool, amazing. Um, I'm still yet to see my favorites in K-pop, which is 17. I don't think I'll ever see them again. I say ever again like I've seen them. Like what? Um, yeah, definitely, definitely want to go see them. Um, and maybe like I don't think this will happen because like they've never gone really like outside of Japan. But Natori, who is like my favorite like singer like right now, so yeah, definitely want to go see them. Um, then what happened? Then what happened? We're in like June now. Um, oh, I guess. Oh God. How do I even like start with this? So every year, like me and my family go on a holiday. Um, just like a week in like Europe somewhere. Usually like Spain, Portugal, going to some of the Canary Islands. It's not the Canary Islands, it's the other ones. We've been there like to some of them before, but it's oh god, I was never good at geography, but it's one of the islands like coasters that's like part of Spain. Um so this year we went to Mallorca. Um and I don't know what it was, but just a massive factor of things just made it like equally like worst holiday that I could like describe. I don't know if it's just because like me mentally was just not in the mood, but like that holiday did not make it any better. Um, I mean, I'm gonna be like first world problems here, but like Wi-Fi did not work in my room, but worked in everyone else's. Oh my gosh. um, like if you know about anything about me, like I need Wi-Fi in my room, especially at night, because I stay awake pretty late, just reading a bunch of stuff online. So yeah, that was fun, and like you'd think, okay, just use your like mobile data, but there was no signal. So yeah, like first world problems here. And then just like I don't know, I okay like going back a bit. Before we left, my one of my cats, Yuki, he he likes to be special. Um, if you give him a bowl of food at the set meal times we've had for like almost 4 years now, he just walks off and runs upstairs and comes back maybe 40 minutes later, acting like he's hungry, and I'm like, he's so special, honestly. There is nothing wrong with him. Like we've had him checked out. He just likes to be special. But if you like let him sort of like graze throughout the day, either his brother will come and just eat all the food, or like he just won't wake up. He'll like sleep the whole day, like happily with no food. So we kind of knew that like when people came round to feed him when we were gone, we knew the hassle that would happen. So honestly, like kudos to like the cat sitter that came round every day and almost stayed for like an hour and a half just to make sure he ate something, even though I'm pretty sure like Yuki did not like her. Yeah, like kudos to her because like it's crazy. He's still like that, by the way. He takes considerably less time now. We've decided to like cut one of his meals back to essentially like a treat time. But he still gets fed like 5-6 times a day. And sure, you might be thinking like, oh, maybe he doesn't need that much food, but he is considerably skinnier than his brother now, and it shows. So yeah, that was a fun. Like I had to worry about that, and I was very tempted to come back basically halfway through just because I didn't want to leave him. So yeah, because of that, I don't think I can leave him like without one of like immediate family being there. So that was fun, I guess. There's multiple things like my parents' attitude also just did not help throughout that week. But yeah, and it was too hot. I genuinely couldn't do anything. It was like 37 degrees, and I'm used to like I don't know, 18 on a good day. So yeah, I I don't think I'll be going on a week long family holiday ever again. Which I don't think I mind, to be honest. If you said that to me like last year, I don't think I would have said that, but yeah, too many factors now. Yeah. So that was like what, June, July? July? Yeah, that was July. Okay, so we also had like my nephew come around and like we'd babysit him, which is crazy because like I don't know, like I just wasn't expecting a nephew anytime soon. Like my oldest cousins got like married and like they've had kids, and I'm like, what? Like that's crazy to me. So yeah, we had our nephew around. He's cute, very smiley, but loves to be carried around, and I definitely am not carrying him correctly. Because I carry him like my cats, and I don't think I'm carrying my cats correctly either. So yeah. Sorry, I oh yeah, that just tastes like honey now. Ugh. I don't like the taste of honey. I think I should just add sugar into that tea. But yeah. I don't know where to keep going with this. Oh, did I ever tell you that like my best friend of like 8 years, I was just like we're like, okay, we need to like talk more. So like let's like you know, let's do like some like weekly calls or whatever. At first, it ended up being like almost daily, but yeah. So I was just jokingly saying like, oh, let me read some like BL or whatever, and like she was like, wait, you read BL? And I'm like, wait, you read BL? Like what? Um, like so we're like, wait, how long have you been reading for? So she was like, oh, since like start of high school. I'm like, oh, well, shoot, like I've been reading since like year 9, which was like mid high school, and we didn't become friends until maybe like since 5 years in high school. So this was like like end of fourth year when she like asked me to like get tutored for like maths, because like I was like getting like good grades and she was, but like she wanted a bit better. um so like we just started staying back, and like I'd go through it. Eventually that turned into traversing the whole school and like just finding random rooms to go chill in. But yeah, like we became friends like after that. It was great. Like genuinely, like the one person in high school that I'd still keep in contact with, and maybe one more to wish her happy birthday, because she was nice, but I don't see myself like hanging with her. Um, but yeah. Um, so yeah, we just chill. We'd do a bunch of like movie watch-alongs and stuff. Through totally legal means. And definitely not One Piecing stuff. um, so yeah, we watched. I watched Arcane, with her, which I would never watch by myself, just purely because like League and it, you know. But you know what? It was fun. Unfortunately, like that did sort of like go like, ah, you know what? Let me like this seems cool. League must be cool, and I was like, wait, don't ever say that. So yeah, like I'm a solid like we shall never play League in this household. We watched some like Ghibli films. What else have we watched? Like right now we're watching like Adventure Time because we're like, ah, you know, like childhood. Like we've never both actually watched it. But yeah, I don't remember what else we watched. We watched The Boys, and its spin-off that I don't remember the name of, but like a new season just came out, so we just finished that. So yeah, that's fun, you know. Like I would not have time to watch this by myself. Like it's always better with another person. Um, yeah, I so that was sort of, I guess that sort of leads us into like September, when I guess we start back at uni, and you know, I did watch a couple movies with my brother as well, like some of the anime ones. We went to watch oh god, what's it called? Demon Slayer, yes. Went to go see that like a couple weeks back. Which was fun because like he now works corporate jobs, and I do not. So we were like, okay, let's go after like, you know, he finishes work. And the nearest one that was actually showing a subbed showing was like 15 miles away. Um, and that started at like 8:30. So like, yeah, that's perfect, you know. Just take the next day off, and work from home. Which, you know what, tech jobs actually, you know, allowing that is great. Um, that was a great movie. I got Baskin Robbins for the first time. Um, except like we got like 3 scoops, like, and I it was like pistachio almond, like black forest, and like cookies and cream or something, because like I'm basic and that's my favorite. But after a while, and when you're in the dark not watching, they kind of just start tasting the same. So maybe individually they would work, but I couldn't tell a difference, like, at all. But great movie, and I said we should watch the Chainsaw Man one that's coming out like this week, and he just hasn't said anything, so I don't think that's happening. Yeah. What else has happened? Okay, like rolling back to like my best friend, like she now lives in like another city. Not too far, like it's about an hour's away, you know, that's not too bad in like UK terms. But like we usually meet, like because we're both back in uni, like last year, we'd meet at like Christmas and maybe Easter and like the summer. So we meet in like Christmas time last year. And then I was like, okay, what about Easter? And she was like, nah, I'm busy. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever, right? We'll see each other in summer. And then we just that did not happen. So I have not seen her since December, and then we were like, okay, we actually haven't seen each other. Let's go meet up. So I went to an arcade with her again a couple weeks back. This was like what, end of September. So not, yeah, literally was a couple weeks back. It was like massive arcade, like 3 floors. But like, because it was a weekend, because she now works a corporate job. Um, um, like, like I don't drive because I don't have like an insured car. So I was like, I don't trust trains to get me there on time. So I was like, let's go take my brother, just older brother, who drives the car that I was supposed to be insured on. But I'm too expensive to insure, guys. So yeah, we're like, let's just take my brother. Let's like, you know, like let him go do whatever in the arcade, and we chill. Except I found the rhythm games at the arcade, and if I don't showcase this because I don't have a capture card to do this, but I love rhythm games. I love rhythm games so much. So there was oh god, there was the Tunitham one, which is like, it's like bars, and then there's like side panels that you have to like raise your hands at like certain like bits. And then there was like, what else was there? There was like one where like the arrows point in, and then you have to hit when the arrows meet and stuff like that. I didn't like that one because it reminds me of Project Diva, which I genuinely couldn't get the hang of on the PlayStation. And then there was the other one called Groove Coaster. I remember that one because it was 2 buttons and you had to use both buttons, and like they'd slide like joysticks and be like buttons that you had to hit. I like that one. That was really good. So I'm gonna be honest. We did like 2 hours worth of like, okay, yeah, let's, you know, play together. Let's do all this nonsense, right? We did Mario Kart. We did like some like retro like arcade games. I'm not kidding. I left for like another 2 hours and played those rhythm games by myself, and I was just vibing, and I feel so bad for not like chilling with her, but like, when am I gonna see those ever again? So I vowed to come back by myself, and I will just go like midweek one day and just chill there because it was great. Um, so yeah, that was like that was September. October, which is now, it was just me catching up with like some projects to build up a portfolio. And last weekend, the weekend just gone, I went down to London with one of my like course mates, and like the teacher and like some other person, but that was like doing the course but in a different year. And there was like a computing festival that we went to go see because it was like relevant to our like degree and stuff. It was great. Transport was not great because they decided to mess up one of the like overhead wires on the train. So like half the trains got cancelled from like my area and back, and yeah, that was fun. But I don't recommend London, like a London trip like over like in one day. I mean, the way back was really slow. What was supposed to take like 3 hours ended up taking like 4.5. So yeah, like do not recommend. But it was a great like festival. Unfortunately, like by the time we had got told that like we were going, like we could go, like it was how do I word this? So this festival was over like 4 or 5 days. It was like Thursday to Sunday. And genuinely, like some of the stuff on like the other days, because we went on like the Saturday, genuinely I wish like I stayed over for like the whole like 5 days or whatever it was. It was it was so cool to see it like on the Instagram, and I was like, oh, wish I'd been there, you know. But like we saw some cool people, we saw some cool stuff. You know what? It was a free trip. You know, I didn't have to pay for the train, which would have been like £100. You know, like I didn't have to pay for it. Uni paid for it. It was a free trip. All I had to do was pay for like lunch, which was like a £5, which is crazy considering it was London. So yeah, like it was a great day. But yeah, like it's on maybe like every year, so like I might just like travel down by myself and do it, and stay for like those 4 days or whatever it is, because it's really cool. But yeah, that's me in 6 months, shortened down in 45 minutes. Yeah. Like I don't have a lot of head movement here. So yeah, let's. I think we'll keep it there. You know, I don't want to do too many things and like overwhelm myself. Initially, I was gonna do death and taxes, but then I was like, you know what? Let's keep that to like a whole stream by itself, because there's no point like cutting a game short. So yeah, I want to do death and taxes sometime this week, maybe like Friday night. But I don't want to promise anything because like my voice is going now, and if I have to stream and do it, like it's not ideal. So like tentative Friday, but I do want to also check with my brother to see if he wants to go see Chainsaw Man, which will be a late night showing. So tentative Friday, but I can't promise anything. Otherwise, maybe like this Saturday, if I'm still well, I will like tweet out to see about that, but definitely want to do death and taxes like sometime within October, because spooky month. And I said like I'd do golf with friends, but like by myself, because I was just like chilling. But yeah, like we'll keep that to another day. The other thing I have is Assemble with Care, which I briefly watched someone play for like 20 minutes, and I was like, yeah, let's download it. It's on discount, and just have not touched it for 3 years, maybe. Yeah. I also realized, like, midway through my hiatus, I was supposed to do a birthday celebration. But I genuinely couldn't bring myself to get on my computer. And we also forgot the anniversary celebration. So what I'm gonna do is, next time we have a hand cam stream, which I don't know when. I still have a bunch of Legos that I'm supposed to build, but I don't know what I want to do hand cam wise. But next time we do that, like I'll bring out a cake. We'll do like happy celebration or whatever, you know. But yeah, I'll give you a few days notice. So if you want to get your own cake, or whatever sweet thing, or even if you don't like sweet things, just like food, you know, we'll just do a small eating stream, and just like chill. So yeah, let's do that. Sometime within the month, so I'm not forgetting. What else is there? So we'll do those. I do also, like, I will tell you the reason why I bought this model, and it was not for this channel. So the reason why I bought a new model was because I wanted to create a like portfolio like persona for like my like work online that I'd done with like uni, with like personal projects and stuff. But then I was like, I can't even. Sorry, no, wait, pause. So I was like, yeah, I'll stream with that account, you know, like my creative portfolio piece, whatever, you know, keep like Astra Celestina and this portfolio account, two separate entities on the internet, and I'd stream with both. So I was like, I need a model. Let's buy a model. So I bought this model because it was cheap, and I was like, I want to just, you know, do something with it. Maybe 2 months pass, and then I was like, well, if I can't even bring myself to go on this account, what makes me think I'm gonna go on the other account, you know? So then I had sort of like a dilemma of me going, well, do I want 2 accounts, and am I gonna stream with them? Or do I just migrate this model over? And well, here I am. I'm using the model. So I will eventually change some like profile pictures and stuff. There's a few other things like banners and stuff to fit with this, because otherwise people are gonna click on this and go like, oh yeah, I'm expecting this like purple angry like PNG tuber, and then you come on stream and it's like, who the heck are you? So yeah, I will eventually get around to it. Maybe not now, but eventually, guys. So yeah, I will keep streaming with this. However, I did realize that I would probably sacrifice time dedicated to the other account, and I still want to make stuff for that account, so what I'm gonna do is maybe learn a few more sort of like programming languages and stuff outside of stream time, and then build stuff in stream, and then like post it on my other account. So I don't really know how to or to a point where I'll 80 to 90% finish it here, and then like finish it off stream and post it, you know? So if you want to be that stalkery person that like tries to find my stuff outside of like stream and my persona here, then you can, but please don't bring it here and be like, oh my gosh, like I know what you are, and like bring up like my other like account. Like please don't do that. For here I will stream games and I will do some coding, I guess, to a certain extent, I guess. Like I'm really bad when it comes to the maths, and I really don't like doing the maths. So yeah, we will. Yeah, let's talk about the rest of this year. So, as I mentioned, I do want to do that. I want to have like coding experience under my belt. So, what I'm gonna do is I want to learn two things, right? I want to learn how to make Twine stories, because the writer in me is going, yeah, let's make some stories, and I just haven't been able to write those either. And I said I would eventually, but I just haven't got around to it. So let me learn more about Twine and its sort of like terminology. We'll write some stories. Yeah. Let's do that. And the other one I wanted to learn was Touch Designer, which is apparently like a big thing in like sort of like creative like coding areas. And they produce some really cool visuals, really good for like audio reactive sounds and stuff like that. So definitely want to get around to that, which I probably, if I don't finish my projects for uni anytime soon, it probably won't be till like Christmas break, which I'm hoping like I don't just crash out like I did in May. So yeah, please hold me accountable to that one, because it seems really cool, and like it'd be really nice to do that. So those are the two I want to sort of like learn more about. There's also sort of like Blender, which I might do like off stream on the weekends sometime by myself. Because I am very inefficient with Blender, and I will bring up something that I have made. Give me a second, guys. Let me show you exactly what I made the other day, and it was wait, what is this supposed to be, guys? Hold on. Let me like shove myself all the way here. Let's do this. Like, why is his head like squished? And like I genuinely couldn't tell you. Like, I followed a tutorial to the T with its modifiers and stuff, and I still don't know what was going on. Like, so yeah, that's the extent of my modeling experience. The other thing I made was let's delete this for now. yes, was this. Which I think was cute, but it was supposed to have plants in it. So I'm not bad, but I'm not good either, you know? So I definitely want to get a bit more of my like sort of Blender experience up. Just to sort of open that possibility of like, you know, like game design kind of ish, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's that's my Blender experience, guys. I can show you. No, I don't have a good enough. Like, I don't have a good. Oh, no, I can't show that because that actually sort of doxes me because I did a Blender project like IRL of a place that I know and go to, so I can't show that. But yeah. So to recap, we're gonna learn. Well, I'm gonna learn Touch Designer off screen somewhere sometime, and hopefully I can like start coding some of the stuff with it and do it on stream. For those streams, I don't know how intensive like Touch Designer is, so we might be back to PNG for that. What else was there? We're gonna do some Twine stories. Once I get the hang of the like HTML CSS of that, and maybe Blender, maybe, you know. For those again, I probably would do PNG. Just because like my I say my computer's powerful, but it was crying at me this afternoon when I was on Unreal, so maybe not. I would love to do like Unreal stuff, but like I don't think I'm like, again, I feel like it's one of those that I feel very like inefficient with. Like my games like design module that I had for uni just I felt like did not teach me anything. Even though the lecturer was probably arguably one of the best like animator people in like the whole like geographically like area, I don't know what to call it. So like the city, no, because it's not even the city, it's like larger than the city. Borough is like part of the city. Anyway, they're like arguably like one of the most knowledgeable people about that. She has a wiki page too, which is crazy to see and like read, I guess. So yeah, I didn't learn anything from that module. I mean, I learned a few things, but like I feel like that was just like basic stuff. I want to learn like cool stuff. Me reading a manual does not work. Me watching a video also doesn't work because I try and put it in like a faster speed and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But yeah, I think we'll keep to that. We'll do some games as well. Over like the end of 2025. I feel like when you look at my YouTube and you see like my playlists that go from like 2023, 2024, 2025, and the video playlist just get smaller and smaller, and I feel really, really sad about that. But maybe it was a sign to say that streaming wasn't for me. But you know what? I'm gonna keep pushing for now. And if it so happens that streaming isn't for me, then, well, what did I buy a PC for? But yeah, let's keep it to those sort of 3 areas, such as Sign Twine and games, you know? And maybe hand cams, because, like, yeah. I still have a bunch of Lego that I was, like, hyper fixated on. And just, they're in the back of my cupboard because people came and I just never got them out again. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it from me. As always, keep safe, hydrate, don't put like 3 tablespoons of honey in your lemon and honey. It's not even lemon and honey, it's lemon and ginger, and I don't like ginger. Don't put 3 tablespoons of honey into a drink that you don't even like honey or ginger. It's thinking that I'd sweeten it, but it has a weird taste to it now. So it's unfortunately gonna have to be chucked in down the drain. But yeah, I think we'll call it a night here. Don't know if you can tell, but my voice is kind of going. It's not used to speaking so much, especially when it didn't recover from Saturday's adventures in London and having to entertain people throughout the whole thing. And the stress of it, but yeah. Tentative Friday, maybe Saturday. Let's play Death and Taxes. And there's no pinky promise like thing. There is, which one is it? Nope. Guess it's that. That's the closest you get into a pinky promise, guys. Pinky promise me, guys. Let's play something else within the next 7 days. I have no ending screen now ever since I've like shuffled things around, so I literally will have to just end it here. Yeah, enjoy your day or night, afternoon, whatever time or day it is for you. Have a great rest of the day or a new day. I will see you all soon, I guess. Fingers crossed that my voice is not going. An update will be on Twitter if you want to keep up with that, I guess. It's just Astra_Celestina. Yeah. Bye bye. There's no wave here, but bye bye.